Ghoul playthrough. Huge, ladies and gentlemen, huge. Oh no, the ladder is right in front of me. Math, 100%. Okay, that's all I needed to know. Thank you very much. Geography, 57, as always. History, 50. That is, ladies and gentlemen, this is realistic. That is, okay, not this. This would also be 100%. But that is just like my real exam. I don't know what color means in that regard. I guess that's like art. So this exclude this. But math 100%, algebra 100%, science should also be 100%, and this is effectively my real final exam from school. Because Origin is effectively English, which even though I'm speaking it fluently now, back in school I did not. History, I never cared for history. Like, effectively, this should be like 10. Art, I don't care. And geography, I don't know what the village in the south of my town is called. So this should also be like 20 maximum. That would be a realistic depiction of my final exam. Very realistic. I like. Good one. So that is what they mean when they said ace the test. I would have really liked if they given me the individual answers, what was correct and what was not. Ugh. We have the pressure hammer. Because if they would have shown me that, it would have been a bit cooler, I guess. I'm not activating the King's Power today because I'm wanting a nice shuffle of rooms for a bit of everything. I wish they would have given me the what is correct and what is wrong. Yeah. Okay, I'm writing down avian anyways for nuance for one simple reason. That is green and it's a fucking Zeppelin. I think they are actually using avian fly technology to get from A to B. This makes the most amount of sense ever. Anyway, I want a mail room. And even more importantly, a magnifying glass. What is your secret? Why do you exist? At some point, I will find out. If I want to do the sacred hour thing, like the thing in the castle, I call it castle, okay? You know what I mean. I picked up the money, so that was a mistake. But like, how exactly am I getting rid of the gems? I mean, obvious. Yeah, okay, obviously it's not. The only thing I need to know is what that sacred phrase is. Because that one is unknown to me. Do I want to translate the letter from the tomb? Do I want to translate that? Rangidaris, Oledaran, Ulvenai. I hope I don't have to translate this, but given that this game is probably worse than given that this game is probably worse than Tunic, I probably have to. I take the commissary first. Good. Finally. Mail room now. Bonk. Or you can finally call it a day again in the break room, huh? 9. 2. 6. What? Oh, 20. Yeah. I was confused for a moment. Let's go. Nice, nice. I take the bedroom. Thank you very much. Yoink. I take it. No break room necessary. Parlor, because we have to be there as an alternative. I will not read this long. All statements on the blue box are true. The statements on this box are either both true or both false. The white box is white. You are both liars. Only the white box is white. Ah, well, whatever. Don't care. One. So it would go up and right? Neither. Okay. Trophy room for gems? Definitely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I'm still missing 2 for the blue tents. That is not a nice realization. This, however, is yummy. Treasure trove. Good. Alright, for the collection. Black Sun. Hey. New line. Handwritten green memos are always false, but would be true if you change one color in the text. Okay. G minus H. Green handwritten. Always wrong. But true if you change color. Okay. Interesting. Money. You might give me the laundry room now. Yes. Passager? No. A reroll. Conference room. Yes. Good thing I have that. Garage. Where is my code check-in? Actually, where is it? Where is it and why isn't it here? More rerolls, sounds amazing. Also, I forgot, the Budea has fucking gem for me. You're looking in the wrong direction. You goddamn moron. Library. This is the exact same thing, isn't it? Is there anything hidden in small details somewhere? I don't think so. Okay, fuck this. No for free. I take the major key. Prism. For free. Locksmith sounds good, but I would require, I prefer more options. As always. More items. Let's go. Showroom, good. I have money. Compass for rigging, spoon for movement, chronograph for whatever, moon pendant for asshole, trophy of wealth. Neat. Okay, maybe I can get that. Oh. I can make another shop appear here. Do I want that? Actually, yes, because the Mount Holly thing would be perfect in here. The Mount Holly thing would be perfect in here. Hello? Where's the Mount Holly gift shop? Where did it go? For free. But they actually, where did it go? Boat. Liver. Code check-in. Go. Ask and you shall receive. And now get rich. Did you find the funny save code in the Arijan grade? No. Also, good morning. But I did learn some Arijan, I guess. Well, the gem problem has been solved. The money problem has not been solved. Well, not money problem. I just want to have this done. Ideally. Small gates is Mayite. And the small Arabian gate in the underground is May 8. Ah. Well, yeah, you can think like that. That is true, I guess. You can also just realize that the 8 is the only number in the thing and the only date that fits in a 4-paget lock with the 8 occupying one spot is the number 8. So, like, okay, I guess. I need a mailroom. Please give me a mailroom. That is not a mailroom. I can only rotate the first 3. Ugh, God. Blessing of the Dancer, where are you? Well, let's hope this thing is actually worth it. Yippee. Oh boys, we're gambling again. Woo! Snake. No snake. Why do you even try? Let's go gambling! Oh, I wanted to... Stop! I wanted to cash out, please. Thank you. I have enough. Give me the trophy. Oh, yeah, right. I have money already here. Just give me the trophy. I don't care anymore. I do want to continue from here, though. Yes. I'm a big fan of this one here. It looks so like my style. And now I will... Perfect. I want to say, I can just create dead-end rooms, which most of the time is what I want when I actively looking for them. Okay. Let's inspect. Arch Aries, together we weather. Well, we have them already. Stormy, yellow, train, and industrial. Yeah, okay. This one is not readable. This one is... Vera. Okay, so they use turtleback. This is the nation I knew the least about. Turtleback. They are orange, I think. Yeah. Orange is not taken. Orange is taken. Then this is... No, yellow is also already taken. No color is taken twice, I think. Red is not available. Green, black, violet, yellow, white. Okay, definitely not orange. Orange is Koranica. Pretty sure. Good info though. What do we have here? Mora J. Blue with a ship. That blue is a lie. I am 100% sure they are white because on their individual Mora J puzzle, they were the white pieces. I'm pretty sure. Not readable. Not readable. Arija. Etaria Yenna. Wait. No translation for this from my side. But that is written on the paper, both from our uncle and from... Where was it before? Yeah, Nuance is green, pretty sure, and has the avius. What weather could they have? Normal. Windy? Windy would make sense, right? Normal or windy? Yeah, I say windy. And what could they have? Metropolis? Spiritual, poetic, agriculture. I mean, they look green, but I don't think green means agriculture necessarily. Tribal is also not really... Like, I have not a single land I have seen that qualifies for quote-unquote tribal. This is Mora J again. Orinda Aries. If you send this letter from Fen Oris, you're probably getting executed on the spot. Yeah, these little fuckers. In fog we are lost, in fire we are found. The great realm of Fen Aries. Fuck those people. And you are... I see. Are you Koranica? Like, what does the 12 mean? The amount of coins on value? Could Koronica really be snowy instead of the desert? I mean, a desert dune and a huge mountain, they do look kind of similar on a very old map, I guess. Yes. I still hate this to be a possibility, though. Laundry room, good, but not worth it, I say. Give me a reroll on that. Do I have the telescope? No, I don't. Why don't I have the telescope, dude? Give me another redraw. Terrace? Give me the closet. There could be a telescope inside. Ugh. Or, you know, 2 gems and some keys. That could also be inside. And the final one. Nah. Addict. Sounds amazing. Big fan of these. Battery. Nice. Let's demolish the music room. Where are the things I don't see? There are the things I don't see. Weird, because they are quite obvious. Okay. Pool and downwards. Oh, hi. I did not see you. No for free. Sure. Where is the showroom right now? Not immensely far away, but definitely not here. Oh yeah, right. Silver spoon. Have I actually just not seen this? Fucking coupon book lying there? Alright. Put this on the done trophy. Big fan of wasteful spending of money. Oh yeah, right. Music room. Cool. In fact, it wasn't enough. Now it is. There are 2 more rooms, yeah. Both of which I have to go through here. I could have redrawn here until I have the secret passage. I can still go around. Problem is, I don't care enough. I have reached the room I wanted to reach, and the only thing I want to do now is go down and maybe try if we can actually use what we have discovered. Dog shit. I mean, okay, listen. I have another plan, and you're going to listen. We are burning the freezer room because we have a workshop, and I have the parts I need to create the burning glass. Because we can burn the entire freezer with that, or at least the things inside of it. Brook. Maybe we can make a furnace in here now? Would that even be close enough? No, here might be close enough. Maybe. Not sure. I can't get that, right? Yeah. I do take a sauna. Yeah, let's make absolute giga preparation for tomorrow. Oh! The sauna forces your accounts. Cool. Well, not really. No, I effectively just disabled the freezer. That is... I mean, in the end, I have done nothing. Makes sense, though. Makes sense. Let's be honest. You can turn it on and off. Beautiful. Huh. Yes, it works. Okay. For only in the event of my death. My magnifying glass is gone, but this is pretty sure that this is Konica. Simon, I have wished for you to read this letter upon first arriving at Mount Holly, but I couldn't risk the contents of these pages falling into the unsympathetic hands. My personal freezer should prove quite the safe box, as all of the stuff have for many years respected my wishes that it remain shut and untampered. My favorite snacks were also stored here. But in addition to these delicious treats, it has been also for at least 20 years stored many of a cryptic messages and deciphered notes. A non-descripted cooler is, in fact, a dubious frozen post box of chilled secrets. Have you heard of the Children of the Black Water? I do. I have no idea how forthcoming your father has been about the details surrounding your mother's final chapter, or the role he thinks I played in the end. I have always denied involvement to him, to the detectives, to the Crown, and now to you as well. But can I honestly say I had nothing to do with her disappearance? And yes, I speak of disappearance, not death, for I too cling on the hope that that our fears are unfounded, and have occasionally, from time to time, caught fragments of information that holds this belief. Fragments of information that have cost me plenty of our country is never short of opportunists and blackmailers. Still, as I am now dead, I don't want this knowledge to be buried with me, even if that means passing the burden of these fragments on to you. Even if that information may weigh even heavier on your head than the crown involved. Ah yeah, heavy is the crown. Apparently there's a pawn inside. Poor guy. Alright, cool. Let's eat. Well, the boudoir is still there. We might as well. And after that, we are going down and trying to solve some things. Problem is, I have recklessly invested my magnifying glass. In retrospect, this was not a smart idea. But I did wanted to know what the furnace does with it. works multiple times. Now I can... Wait. I can just continue to, like, collect things. And then I go in the freezer? To make maximum profit? On the next day? Lol. Alright, I like that. Give me, I don't know. Give me something. I don't know what exactly. I really don't know. Give me, I don't know. I just want to roll the dice. So, what do I know? Can I use the secret passage to, like, draw black rooms? Is that a thing I can do? Probably not, right? Yeah. Furnace. Cool. Dog pet. All right. We have to go the other way. Is it still in limbo? Oh, this time there are no images here at all. It's limbo. All right. Do we have a boiler room? No. We can't even do the bottom right. The tunnel. All right, let's try. Let's try Korenica with the updated knowledge. Orange, snow, academic. And I don't know. What kind of street do we want to try? Definitely not naval. Let's just try roads. That is roads, yeah. Give me snow. That's heat, that's snow. Alright, you are academic. I'm pretty sure with that. I am basing my entire knowledge on you having an academy, which is making you an academic. An academy is making you academic. Yep. Checks out. Where's orange? Orange is dead. Okay. Yeah, this one. Yippee! Okay, they're actually snowy. Close one. Yeah, they are orange. Yeah, they are the frozen boys. Mount Efrost. There has been fewer and fewer opportunities the further we travel up to the mountains to attend to my correspondences, and I find myself regrettably having bought so many books, as this is the first realm I have visited without porters. Here, every person I expected to carry their... Here, every person is expected to carry their own belongings. And if you can't, you either throw that which is expendable. It's looking like it's bringing back less souvenirs than I had planned. I never expected to appreciate the cold, but the frigid weather here is a welcoming relief coming from the sweltering shores of Vera. Well, let's test an easy test we can have. Is next to this Vera? No! Next to this is not Vera. So this is before this. Interesting. They are not in that makes a lot of sense. Otherwise you could have brute forced the puzzle in room 46 quite easily, huh? Far from the port town of the lesser island, the Academy of Koringia Korarica was amongst the last strongholds where the puzzle box fate spread. Unlike other realms whose regional rule variation emerged organically over time, the students of Korarica designed orange tiles by committee, voting on student-submitted design and picking the one they felt that best represents the realm. When these tiles are present, if the majority of the adjacent tiles share a color, then the pressed tile will change to that color. What do you mean with the majority? In fact, that is not a majority. That's not the majority. What do you mean is the majority? But Dad himself just do nothing? I mean, hey, checks out. So this would be purple? Ah, okay. We have learned something today. This would also be purple, but then we are fucked. So we can't really do that. That works out, yeah. That is bad. That is not bad, but also not good. Fuck. I pressed the wrong button. shit, dude. Have I cocked myself? No. Purple, good. Majority 90% of the time means you're on one side of the wall. This would put this upward, that would help me absolutely nothing. That does help me. To an extent. That would make me purple, I think, right now. All of these would do something right now. That would take one up. That would take two up. There is no world where they would create there is no world where they would create something different. Good. Hey. Yippee! Okay. Coronica done. Okay. Windy green avians. What kind of... Like, we can more or less brute force these people. Because the only thing that is missing is the modes, and the modes are one of the more easier to understand. If windy is correct. That is the big if. Foggy, rainy, stormy, heat, snow, wind. Avian is 3 of these things. Up. Train. Yes, this one. The outside is green, most likely. Green is dashes. Yes, this one. Okay, what are you? Are you a tribal region? I don't think so. Yeah. That would make you an agriculture. No. So green does not mean agriculture. Are you militaric? You are a military. Okay. Could one got this from the history books that they maybe helped Feneris? I don't know. Via airmail. By far my favorite realm I have visited during this trip, but I have always had a penchant for technology and am less moved by the beauty of nature than others. Good boy. The soot-filled streets and soaring skyscrapers here are just too stirring to me as the mountains of Coronica or the beaches of Mora J. Perhaps I'm just letting my childhood love, the Diribiri box, I will not play this game, compromised my objectivity. From the shops I have visited, it seems by Sirius it's just as popular as here as it's back home. Speaking of home, as I look across the Eastern Sea, I can almost see its shores. I never thought that I would miss the sights of the red flag. This seems like the last thing he visited, maybe? I will read all of these again once I have unlocked them. All of them. Puzzle boxes became just as popular in the air hangars of Nuance as they had in the ports of Mora J. Green tiles were introduced as with an ability that allowed them to instantly jump across the board, representing the ease at which air travel conveys its cargo. When green tiles are passed, the tiles swap with the opposite tile of the side of the board. I know, they are my favorite color. Ah yeah, and we have to convey these as well. Yeah. Okay. Bam, one down, perfect. No. You go down. You fucking dickhead. You go over, you will still not take them. We're getting there, very slowly. You're not doing anything, yep. You're not doing anything, you're not doing anything. You are also not doing anything, you're not doing anything. Yeah. Like I have to get them in between somehow. It is getting late, boys. I can feel it. Yeah, that's not enough for them. Is that? No. I mean, that is enough green. Yeah, okay. Yoing. That is enough green. That is not enough green. This is enough green. Okay. Holy shit, my dude. Those fucking annoying dickheads. We are probably needing to jump that. Yep. Which is a good question how we are jumping that actually. Am I fucked? Oh my god, I think I'm fucked. Like actually. I think I'm actually fucked because of this tile. There is nothing, I think, that will move these away. Yep, nothing will occupy this. Cool. Nice. Amazing. Outstanding. Wow. Shit. Neither. Perfect. Also, no. Neither. Yes. You zap over here. Okay, now cautious. I have to get rid of you somehow. The only thing that gets rid of you from your position is... Like, how do I get you out? The only thing is I'm having you over here. Which is impossible from this location. Isn't it? I think it is impossible from that location. You can only make it worse from here. Yeah. Holy shit. Okay. Mm-hmm. Like, you have to stay here, effectively. You are not moving. After I am done. I fucked it. They go down. Yep. Okay, they are one of the worst, actually. I like the green ones in like a helping sense, but the moment they become the main aspect of a puzzle, they are absolute fucking dog shit. I am puking. How do I get myself in there? Like, purple has to be here and the last green one has to be kicked out effectively. Good. Yes, that is effectively where this thing lives. You go away. You go green. You go down. But you should not be here. You swap with me. Well, I have nearly created the exact opposite solution of what I have to do. Rejoice. Yeah, and we're fucked. Okay, I hate these. Holy shit. I have never been routinely disappointed by something that I want to love. Okay. You motherfucking moron. Okay, diagonal is not a thing. Good. Not good. Yeah, one's on the bottom and without green on top, dead. Fucked. I don't get this part away. Yeah, I need... Every single time I do this, I need the purple part above it. Good. Now... You go away, you go down, you pick this one up. Again, to get me out of here. Then you swap with me. You go up. You pick me up. You bring me down. You go down. You go back up. You bring me here. Never mind. You bring me here. You get green. You get me over. I bring you over. You put their ass up. You go away first. Then you drop to the bottom. You bring me over. I rotate that. You bring them over. And I rotate you. Holy shit. Okay, the green ones are colorfully pleasing, but definitely the hardest. In my humble opinion. I have not even looked at the picture for very long. Yes. Why are we not playing in this realm? And why are we playing in Funny Blue Mountain Goes Brr? When is the sequel coming of the steampunk session? Neat. So we're having Mora J over and Vera. Yeah. So Vera. What could it be? Martial, industrial, agriculture. They are on the water. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Turtleback sounds like desert, okay? Let's do Mora J first. I'm going to like guess they are on the water. They have a naval way of traveling. Okay, on the water does not mean that you're having agriculture. In fact, if you're sitting on salt water, I think you are everything but agriculture. But maybe it's more like the Nile or the, I don't know. What is else missing? We have their color is white is gone. They would be not black. They are white. White is Mora J. So this is out. This is out. Green is out, red is out, violet is out, orange is out, yellow is out, also out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One color is missing. Which color is not represented by here? White. Yellow? Unknown. I don't know what that color is. So don't know. Anyway, this is white. Why am I doing this? I know this is being destroyed first. Let's put you to naval. Being... Oh, I think that was literally the beginning. Yeah, that's naval. That's green, that's purple, that is black, that is white. I think that is correct. So, what is your weather? I have no idea. Windy would make sense. Normal would make sense. Foggy would also make sense. Stormy would make sense. Like, they are on a fucking... They are just on the beach. Everything would make sense, yeah. Are you agriculture, though? Hold... Okay. That was an absolute guess. I had no information about this. No. I would have probably brute forced all of the solutions now. That's good though. That's good. They are white, they have normal weather. And they are in agriculture. Which is still a bit weird if you're on the fucking Navy port. After a short sea voyage, we arrived on the main island of Mora J. Last night in good spirits. The people here are belligerent in their politeness, and after spending a full day among the jailery, I am just as afraid of eating another dish as I am of rejecting their offers. I may try to sneak away tomorrow and spend some time alone in my books, as I have noticed that each realm I have visited has one thing in common. They have each have been very short on solitude. Yeah, I know. Like, when you're reading Arch Aries or whatever, you would think that, but no. I mean, I got that the color is white in them just by, well, their boxes. So, yeah. Man, at this point, we can literally brute force Vera. Vera is the only color that has not been here yet. They are on turtlebacks. Turtlebacks are probably desert, so I'm going to say it's heat. Please let it be heat. And what did we not use? Okay, we have more modes. No, we don't have more modes, but we had double martial. We can brute force the modes. Doesn't matter. Mora J boxes were among a popular fate in the 30s among puzzles that besieged and common crowds. A small mechanical puzzle box oriented in the island Mora J as the children's game, but quickly gained popularity among seafarers who valued the compact boxes of both lockbox and entertainment on long voyages. Over time, the boxes spread far from the port and eventually found their way into homes and hearts of every realm. A traditional Mora J box is distinguished by a lid featuring a 3x3 grid with white and grey tiles. Each white tile can be pressed like a button. Each will change the color of the tile and the surrounding squares. The goal of each box is to find a way to make all four corners tiles into a white square. These simple rules evolved as the game spread across the world. Regional variation introduced new colors and mechanics, offering greater challenges and local flavor. While the fate may have ended, Mora Gel boxes still make a memorable gift for both collectors and puzzle enthusiasts. Hey. Ah yeah, Arch Aries, they go up. Yes, I should have known that. Oh, they don't take things with them though. That is not so cool. Well, in this case I fucked it up. Yippee! How much money do we get now? 81 bucks, dude. Nice. Alright, let's brute force Vera. This one. Yep. Okay, they are sitting on turtles. So I think it is safe to assume that they are using turtleback. Turtleback is X with northeastern extra. Train. Don't know. Don't care. Yes, this one. This is it. As for weather, I would. Where's weather? There it is. I would go with heat because turtles are on sand, right? That makes sense, I guess. This is their color, pretty sure. Are you a tribal? No. Are you agriculture? You're in a desert, probably not. Are you militaristic? No. Are you a metropolis? No. Are you academic? No. Are you industrial? No. Are you deserving to get bombed? Holy shit. They are the spiritual people. Okay, throw the nuke. It's over. Well, brute force is the answer. It's pink! Pink. That makes sense. We have pink tiles in the Mora J boxes, huh? Mm. Yeah, checks out. And that's the turtleback thing we saw. Despite my prejudice against Mother Nature, I own that I have deeply loved my time here in Vera. The memories of the youthful trip I look here with my brother have been relentless, as I have grown older, I find less and less as occasions to recollect on such trivial pleasures. One thing I do remember vividly, which was not lost a single speck of charm, are the famous turtles. Each visitor of Vera, upon arriving, is lent one of these hard-shelled friends for the duration of their stay. They serve as both steed, guide, and companion. I am still under the spell of the island life, even if the weather here is much more severe than it was on Mora J. So from Mora J to Vera, and then whatever. Okay, we're going to read these again soon-ish. And then we'll know a plotting route for this. What is happening here? Okay, I'm going to ignore that. The variation. You understand? Because it's very... Oh, okay. While Mora J boxes were never as popular in Vera as in the other realms, pink tiles were eventually introduced based on the Verarian people devout respect of the sacred circle. When these tiles are pressed, all adjacent and diagonal tiles rotate around the present tile. Neat. Perfect. Perfect. I literally had it. How do I split these? Yippee! How much allowance do I have now? 83. I have more allowance than I have money right now. Okay, we have brute force all the sigils. Holy shit. Oh yeah, there's there's my trophy. Thank you very much. Why is Korenica the only color that is actually represented here? Oh no, it isn't. It's just visible from one side though. Neat. So, do I have 8 now? Can I buy the 10s? I should be able to view that in like the entrance hall, right? I gotta say that wasn't the most elegant way of solving this. And now that I have read the one letter which like tells you, yeah, I was here with my brother, maybe that was information from, no joke, the bunk bedroom. In retrospect, would I have read this again? Most likely not. So, trial and error. I mean, there is a limited number of combinations. A highly limited number of combinations. It's not like a fucking wish wall where you have like 16 to the power of 25 different combinations. That I would not be able to brute force. But this I can. Especially when you have some information. Oh yeah, that's just my final exam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8! We have 8! Whereas we don't. We just don't. Alright. I'm going to end it in the break room. Wait. Before that, I'm going in the freezer. We're going in the freezer, freezing our assets. I could dig in the root cellar, but I don't care enough to waste that time. We're freezing our assets again, and then ending the day in the break room. Perfect. Interesting that that is not unfreezing you. Code check, way too much. Wait. Okay, that's it. Very productive day. Very productive. We have solved the realm puzzles by brute force, but whatever. The garden shopping center, fire and ice. Oh yeah, we do. Cool. Neat. Very neat. Open all sanctuary doors and solve all of them. Done. Collect all the trophies. Yeah. Maybe. Find all the directories. Okay. Brina, I'm most likely going to do an extra stream this week because I'm not sure about Friday, let's say it like that. On said extra stream day, when you are here, that is, I am requesting a more major tip in like where the room plan is that I'm missing, because I have no idea. At this point, I probably have overseen something and I'm not looking at it anymore. Conservatory is still on my list. We have done the chess move, and I have no idea what the sacred phrase is, so... Mechanarium is done. We are making big headwaves on our to-do list. Open the chests in the treasure trove. We did that. For the outside treasure trove, we need some more rooms, though. Yeah, and next time we have the blessing of the monk, I will probably move out Secret Garden. I just want to know what happens. Oh, and also whenever we are allowed to do so, we need our foundation back. Ideally, where the mailroom or the showroom is. I'm also taking this, but then they have to be rotated. Yeah. Yep. Okay. And I have a map now. So we are going to read letters, make trail. Read letters, create trail. Like we are reading in the sanctuary how he traveled, and then we try to get to room 46 and make a list. Yep. That's it, boys. Close the book. Oh yeah, and the final exam. Ugh. Maybe. Not sure if I'm going for all trophies. Now that I have 8 and can have the blue tent, I'm not sure if I'm doing the rest trophies. Like I said, the game is still on a very weird edge of I enjoy the game mechanics and the puzzles, and I want to do something, but the game is so close before the end saying No. And there are no alternatives. If I want to have this experience, I'm playing Isaac. So, I don't know. Still somewhat. Oh, yeah, and we need this thing. Still somewhat thrown around with my opinion there. Anyway, for now, I wish all of you a happy and enjoyable week. I hope it's not so warm. We had nearly 38 degrees yesterday at this point. And it will only get warmer from here. Good thing that climate change doesn't exist and the summers are not getting warmer every single day. Would be tragic if it did. Goodbye.